this video. We are practicing SQL queries. In this video, we will solve some SQL queries from the Hackerrank platform. Let us begin with our first problem with this video. Let us look at the problem statement. Amber's conglomerate corporation just acquired some new companies. Each of the companies follows this hierarchy. Given the table schemas below, write a query to print the company code, founder name, total number of lead managers, total number of senior managers, total number of managers, and the total number of employees. Order your output by ascending company code. Please note the tables may contain duplicate records. The company code is string, so the sorting should not be numeric. For example, if the company codes are C1, C2, and C10, then the ascending company codes will be C1, C10, and C2. Let us look at the tables. Following table contains company data. Company. The company code is the code of the company and the founder is the founder of the company. Lead manager. The lead manager code is the code of the lead manager and the company code is the code of the working company. Senior manager. The senior manager code is the code of the senior manager. The lead manager code is the code of its lead manager and the company code is the code of the working company. Manager. The manager code is the code of the manager. The senior manager code is the code of its senior manager. The lead manager code is the code of its lead manager. And the company code is the code of the working company. Employee. The employee code is the code of the employee. The manager code is the code of its manager. The senior manager code is the code of its senior manager. The lead manager code is the code of its lead manager. And the company code is the code of the working company. Let us look at an explanation. The sample output is C1 Monica 1212. In company C1, Monica is the founder and the only lead manager is LM1. Now there are two senior managers, SM1 and SM2 under LM1. There is one manager M1 under senior manager SM1. There are two employees E1 and E2 under manager M1. Let us look at the solution of this problem. In this problem, we have to query the company code, founder name, total number of lead managers, total number of senior managers, total number of managers, and the total number of employees. We have to count the total number in this query. So, we will use the count function here. Count is the aggregate function used to count the number of rows. We also do not want the duplicate values in our result, so we will use the distinct keyword after the count keyword. Distinct keyword removes the duplicate values from the result. In the first part of the query, we will write the select clause as select c.company code, founder, count, district, L.lead manager code. Here is the code on your screen. Let me clear that in this select clause, C, L, S, M, and E are the aliases used for the tables. C is the alias for the company table. L is the alias for the lead manager table. S is the alias for senior manager table. M is the alias for manager table and E is the alias for the employee table. After this, we will perform the multiple join operation to solve this query. So we have a total of 5 tables. These tables are company, lead manager, senior manager, manager, and employee. Let us see how to perform join operations on these tables. Join the company table and lead manager table on the column company code. Join the lead manager table and senior manager table on the column lead manager code. Join the senior manager table and the manager table on the column senior manager code. Join the manager table and employee table on the column manager code. In the next line, we will write from clause as from company as C, inner join, lead manager ASL on C.company code. In the next line, we will write this code. As we have used the aggregate function count in the select clause, we will use the group by clause. In the next line, we will write group by C.company code founder. We want our result in the ascending order of company code. We will write the order by clause in the next line as order by company code. Now our query is ready. Let us submit the code. Well, I have submitted the query and you can see the success message on the compiler. It means that our query is absolutely correct. Great. Now let us move on to the next problem. The problem statement is a median is defined as a number separating the higher half of a data set from the lower half. Query the median of the northern latitudes, lat n from station, and round your answer to 4 decimal places. Let us look at the table description. The station table is described as follows. There are 5 columns in the station table. These columns are ID, city, state, lat n, and long W. Here the lat n is the northern latitude and long W is the western longitude. Pause the video and try solving the problem. Now let us look at the solution of this problem. In this problem, we have to find the median of the western longitude. Median is the value which separates the higher half from the lower half. We can say that median is the 50th percentile. As we want to round our result to 4 decimal points, we will use the round keyword. In the first line, we will write select round s.lat n4 from station as S. S is the alias for station table. Next, we will write 2 subqueries in the where clause. One is for the upper half and second is for the lower half. As we want the number of upper half rows equal to lower half rows, we will equate these 2 queries. In the next line, we will write this code. Here we used select round count s.id by 2 minus 1 from station for the first half and select count s1.id from station as s1, where s1.latn greater than s.latn for the lower half. We used the round function if there are an odd number of rows. Here s1.latn is greater than s.latn. Checks that the values in the upper half are lower than the values in the lower half. So our SQL query is now ready. Let us submit the code. I have submitted the query and you can see the success message on the compiler. So in this video, we practiced the problem of joins and the median. In the first question, we learned about the multiple join operations, and in the second question, we learned how to query the median. I hope you have understood these problems clearly. So we will meet very soon in the next lecture. Till then, stay safe and keep learning. Bye.